What's going on, everybody? Thank you for tuning in to another late night Saitama special, Saitama vibes only. So definitely appreciate anybody who's stopping by. How's everybody doing tonight? All of the night owls in the pack. What's going on, Ebony? Definitely nice to see you. I think it's first time I'm seeing you on here. I definitely appreciate it. And sorry if you hear my squeaky baby in the back. She's 10 months and she likes to exercise her voice for some reason. But how is everybody doing tonight? What's going on, King of Crypto? Definitely a wolf pack situation. Definitely enjoying that stream with you earlier. Also, that was fun. I'm sorry I had to leave. I ended up having to go to therapy. Oh yeah, yeah. I appreciate you coming through. Then definitely thank you for stopping by. I hope you end up coming back again. I definitely hope so. What's going on, everybody? Though, so how is everybody on this day that we've been kind of trading sideways for a little bit? That's what it seems to be. It seems like there was a lot of buying opportunities, is what I feel like. At least that's the vibe I'm getting from the chart currently right now. Regardless to, like I said, when in doubt, zoom out. Most people do not do that. They look at this and they assume, you know what I mean? Oh, you know what I mean? But if you look at this still looks beautiful regardless to it having a day where it dipped a little bit, which at this point, this is probably the ultimate dip. I don't think we're gonna see anything this low. This was a 109 Ethereum sell. So I really don't think we're gonna see anything lower than that at this point, unless somebody else decides to dump a mass amount of it. Okay, I'm glad you'll be here. I appreciate it. You know what? I'm gonna say this. Bud has me convinced also, just because he breaks it down in a manner that makes you feel like it's inevitable. You know what I mean? Like the information that he provides you, you know what I mean? The chart analysis, you know what I mean? It's it seems like something that could actually happen. So I would definitely say that see, we're not the only ones, King. We are not the only ones. I feel like it's definitely something that would happen. I don't see why it wouldn't happen, especially looking at the chart. I feel like right now we're kind of building up momentum again. People might be getting situated maybe to put a little bit more money inside of the market because I feel like I don't even know how anybody still has money at this point. How we eat up these dips, man. Like seriously, what's going on, Time Alone? Yeah, Bud is great. I'm glad Vern put us on him. If it wasn't for Saitama Vern, we wouldn't even really know about Bud. He actually he came into the Discord one day and we have voice chats as far as the Discord that I was in, and Vern was getting straight to the point. He had everybody in awe almost. He pretty much had everybody silent. He was telling us basically what Bud's predictions were before he even told us what Bud was, and he was telling us afterwards that it wasn't his prediction, that it was Bud's prediction. And I think everybody inside of that voice chat at that point added him, and I think it went viral from there. I feel like, but yeah, it's definitely due to Vern. Vern had a lot to do with that. Hope everyone has seen what you got a giveaway coming away coming this way. Well, no, actually, I've been out. I went to therapy. Then from therapy, I had to take care of a couple different things. So I was just paying attention to a couple different things I was trying to research in the chart. I was trying to pay attention to Jake's stream and do 8 different things at the same time. This is probably the busiest day I'm ever gonna have, as far as like the next couple of months, I think. No, I actually didn't. I did not hear the Saitama song and commercial, but I would love to hear it. I definitely have to look into that. I definitely got to look into that. What's going on, Cryptic Wolf? I appreciate you for stopping in, man. What time do you normally stream? First time visiting this channel. Thanks. Okay. I actually what I like to call myself would be the Saitama wingman or swingman, whatever you would like to call it with that. I try not to me being a smaller YouTuber, I try not to step on anybody's toes, so I try to look at the schedule for the day since we can't really, all bump heads and kinda schedule things out. I look at what the schedule is for the day, and if there is nothing on for, you know what I mean, durations of time, I try my best to hop on. Other than that, I am for sure going to be on as far as the late night show. It is not normally, not normally this late. Normally, I would have to say I would try to start around like 10. I just actually started streaming for the people who were night owls and no longer had like information that they can actually seek out to actually feed their mind. So I actually found myself looking for a lot of different information as far as crypto at night, or I ran out of my videos that I would watch from my normal crypto channel on Twitter. Okay, so and that is the this is the handle right here. If anybody's curious about that giveaway, please go ahead and add this channel, and we're gonna go ahead and try to see what he's talking about as far as this giveaway because I'm actually interested in myself. So we're gonna that's you know what? I have the capability to do that now. Let's check it out right this second. What am I talking about? Like I said, this is the handle for that. Anybody who is not following him, I don't know why you would not be following this awesome guy, but if you are not following him, please do follow him. Okay, still getting used to Twitter. I literally have a Twitter just for crypto. Okay, pinned to the top 8 hours ago. I don't, like I said, I've been popping in and out. So I'm gonna retweet this, and I'm gonna put my own little private, not private, but little interesting quote to it. What? We got what is it? We got a 25 billion fatty coming in. Okay, so one lucky person definitely will be checking out for this and spreading it throughout Twitter. Everybody help me out with that, please. If you can, please spread this around Twitter and let everybody know that we do have this going on within the Saitama community. Who would not want to win that? Who would not want to win that? I know I definitely I will be competing with you guys know this. I definitely will be try my best to. I win absolutely nothing. So you guys have nothing to worry about. What's going on, Moonwalk Coins? What's going on? I love winning things, but unfortunately, with my luck, winning things is just not. I just don't know what it is. At least raffles and things of that sort. Like if it was like a basketball game, yeah, I might win that. Video game, yeah, I might win that. Raffle or like the lottery, not at all. What's going on, Aaron? I appreciate you stopping by. Tell you, man, winning is a real thing. Yeah, you see him, Moonwalk Coins in here. Definitely somebody we love in this community. But man, we've been trading sideways a bit. I hope you guys have been using this time period and these partial dips. I wouldn't even call these real dips, because we're still at the 8 level, almost a 9 level, so can't really call this too bad of a dip. Still getting close upon losing a zero here, so definitely definitely still got a lot of juice left. We have hit absolutely nothing as far as a brick wall. I don't think I don't think we have anything to worry about at all, period. Anybody that is worried. Some people, like I said, the only reason I say this, I know a lot of the Wolfpack does not worry at all, period. And we're used to this. We've been around for a little bit. But just for anybody who does accidentally tune in and sees this chart and sees a lot of these red candles that are pretty significant sized, that nobody panics while seeing this. This is all part of a natural chart, which is also why I try to start on the coin market cap view because it gives a little bit better perspective. because you can go from this view and it looks pretty bad if you do not know what's going on with the situation. You know what I mean? But if you go out to this view, it doesn't look bad at all. So just I guess it's all about perspective. All about perspective. But yeah, like I said, I appreciate everybody for stopping by. I was not on last night. I actually was attempting to put my daughter to sleep, which I think that happened around maybe like 4 in the morning. So yeah, yeah, most definitely. I'm hoping I'm hoping we make a lot of big moves. And if you I'm not even hoping. I know we're gonna make a lot of big moves. What's going on, Christine? What is going on? And kick it crypto. You already know. By all means, if you or Moonwalk there wanna hop on, you guys are more than welcome. I don't know what your situations are currently right now, but you know this is a relaxed environment, and you guys are VIPs in here, man. Whenever you guys got time or want to get on, say shoot that invite, and I will definitely shoot the invite. Indeed, definitely is. All of the night owls have definitely created like a movement here because, like I said, I was looking for more knowledge and in a group of people also that I was able to talk with. You know what I mean? There's a lot of different ideas, a lot of different predictions, a lot of different things. It's even Bud's prediction. You know what I mean? Even just talking about that and trying to rationalize the things that people feel like are irrational within the statements that he's making as far as his predictions. I'm guessing this means you're down, down. If so, just in case that's what that meant. I'll send it. Just in case he decides to come in. Let's see. Good night and enjoy your night. Send this link out. Sorry about that, guys. Second. Damn, okay. It is in your DM if that was what you were saying. I don't know if you were saying you were done and responding to somebody else or if you're down. So either if you are down, it is in your DM, sir. Oh, okay. Okay. No problem. I appreciate you staying there. Azam, what's going on? I appreciate you guys. Nothing too much, man. Just kind of getting started. Didn't miss too much. I appreciate you tuning in. You're one of the night owls as always here, man. Thank you. I appreciate that, man. You guys are also always so supportive. I actually joined Steve's stream, and that was almost overwhelming. It for a second. Two people actually super chatted and were telling people about my my YouTube, and I believe that's how a lot of people ended up actually finding me. And I actually appreciate those people that did that. That was amazing, literally amazing. Like I was actually out and about, and I had to actually I was driving and actually pulled over and stopped, and I had to read everything. It just I thought I was gonna post and be like, hey, and then that was it. But no, this community is way too supportive for that. I appreciate it. You guys always make my day, and it really does matter. Everything is seen, and I appreciate it. Sometimes I see the I see the post and especially on Steve's stream, it was going extremely fast. So if I did miss anything, I do apologize. I wasn't trying to miss it. I'm actually gonna go back through that and try to read everything that I could read just to make sure that I did not miss anything and so that I can respond and address anybody who did try to contact me. And I want to get the exact handles of who did those super chats. So that's how I'm watching the video also. Yeah, it definitely had me a bit choked up. Just the fact that anybody would spend money to, what I mean, not advertise themselves, but to advertise somebody else. And especially little old me, it definitely means a lot. It definitely means a lot. So I really don't even know what to say about that. It just like I said, it just had me choked up and I didn't, man. I literally was just in the stream. I didn't even know how to feel about it. But I appreciate those two people that took their time out to do that and to get more people to come over because I appreciate everybody who's added, everybody who's new, or everybody who's been here for a while. I definitely appreciate you guys. Even the a lot of I feel like a lot of people are coming from these shout outs on these streams, so they are definitely helping. So thank you, you guys. What? That loud pop means something. Boom. What's going on, King?
Not a lot, brother. How you doing?
Nothing too much. Had that pop on way too loud, and I think it frightened the hell out of me. I was not ready for that. I put the play the sound on, so I wasn't ignoring anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry also if I'm overly shiny, guys. It looks like I'm glistening. Am I glistening, guys?
Nah, it looks all right. Looks okay.
Okay. What's
Hi,
going on, King,
Christine.
man?
So
Definitely. Been a
yeah, I
crazy
mean,
day.
just to talk about that Jake stream, man, and with Bud coming on there, I really appreciate it. I liked it, to be honest with you. I like that type of education stuff. I've always been like that. Just like I've never been a big fan of like reading like nonfiction books. I mean fiction books. Sorry, I'm always the one that reads nonfiction. I always like to read educational type stuff. So
Yeah. Yeah. I think. Well, let me see what you think so far. What do you think about his predictions?
I mean, it's the world of crypto, so I guess anything's possible.
Yeah. Yeah, most
But
definitely. Do you think anything was accurate enough to make you feel like it might almost be indefinite that it might happen, or like lean you towards that direction, or are you still on your what was it? You said about 2.5 by the end of the year, I believe you said
yeah, I said
originally.
I said I said between 2 and 2.5 by the end of the year, and
Okay.
I think we can drop that third one fairly quickly into the new year.
Did anything from Buzz's presentation pretty much did it sway that at all? Did it change those thoughts?
Uh I guess yeah, it changed a little bit just because I never even thought about the liquidity pool getting drained, and that if that does, that Uniswap will definitely have to re up on their token. So, and when they purchase big, so it definitely would give us a huge boost.
Yeah.
Especially I think it's gonna happen eventually. They're gonna sell out, they're gonna have to buy back in. So I think
Yeah, I
it would,
mean, well, it would only been a couple places to get it. The average person doesn't want to use a lot of the super small exchanges. You know what I mean? People already feel like crypto's risky enough, so I don't think people want to use the smaller exchanges just for the fact that you know what I mean. It seems like it's a little bit more volatile.
my phone's going crazy right now. Jake retweeted my giveaway tweet. Now my phone don't stop blowing up.
Oh yeah, it's like zoot, 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 zoot,
Yeah.
zoot, zoot.
If Jake retweets something, you best believe it's gonna get seen and heard by the whole community. So
Yep, yep, yes it is, and especially the words giveaway.
yeah.
That's what I mean. Like that, those words are so powerful. And I know it's not all about the giveaway part. I love the knowledge of it, but the giveaway part it draws people. Just being honest.
Oh, it definitely does.
Yeah. So you're doing a big thing for Saitama. I told you mine's actually coming up also. So I will be scheduling that out. I just couldn't figure out if I wanted to do midday or the night hours that have been that's pretty much rocking with me from day one. So try to
For
do a
sure.
couple of things. I'll probably be doing that within the next couple of days, honestly. I want to get that out within the next couple of days.
Yes, they do. Moonwalk coins giveaways definitely have serious pull
Yes, they do.
because we
And
all. I mean, for the new people come in and they see that, and like to be honest with you, I'm not rich. I don't have a big bag. Just like we're all kind of in the same boat. But 25 billion coins, yeah, it might be only worth $250 today, but in the future, it could be worth tens of thousands. You
mm,
know,
mm, most definitely. I feel like any amount that has the word billions in it. What's going on? Thank you for stopping by. I definitely appreciate it. Yeah, I think anything in the billions is going to be amazing. Like I said, pretty soon billions won't even be affordable to the average retailer.
no.
Ret- So they're gonna be getting millions at that point, and probably about what I mean, a couple 100 million, or what I mean. At the beginning, it's gonna be a significant amount, but it's gonna start to
Yeah.
get smaller and smaller and smaller, and then like you said, if that liquidity pool drains, then what?
Then what? Okay, fake news. I see you up 15K. That's the type of stuff I like to see and hear.
Man, that's most definitely super generous, definitely, always.
Yeah, I'm about at a. I'm pretty close. I'm at about 11x right now myself.
Yeah, I haven't even really calculated with all the dollar cost averaging in. Sometimes what I mean, I lose track of it at some points. Other times I try to track it as much as possible, but
Yeah, because I
with this
think like
one, I've been trying to buy a lot.
for sure. Cryptic will says that 1 billion shib is 7 grand.
Yeah, yeah, I know. Actually, I was curious to see what a billion was gonna end up being because I already know it's gonna get there and it's gonna pass that point at some point. So actually looked that up. Yeah, it's 7 grand, and I think it's actually well, actually I don't know what SHIB is right now. I haven't looked at the chart, but it depends on what they are. I think it's in between seven, might be 6.9 at this point. They dropped it off. Crazy. Whoa, whoa. You see that number?
Nope.
He said, "I'm up
600.
637%."
Hell yeah. I see you got a new subscriber to the show too.
Ooh, love those. Hey, how you doing? I appreciate that. Oh, and it's all thanks to Christine. Thank you, Christine. I definitely appreciate that.
Yeah, Christine is she's a wonderful woman. She's always retweeting, liking, always at every stream,
Yeah, she's a beast.
helping push everybody's streams and tweets. So I know for me, I appreciate you. I know the whole Wolfpack community appreciates you too, Christine.
I definitely do. Definitely does a lot of supportive things. 110%. Definitely on fire. Gets the job done, very supportive, and I see her in every stream. Exactly. Look right here. Exactly.
AKA the boss lady. I love it.
Okay. We got another first subscriber. Oh, I can't even click it. Can I click it? This one, nope. I went past again. No judge. All right. So yeah, another first time subscriber. How you doing? How are you doing? Yeah, I'm working on it. I am definitely working on it. Still a small show at this point, but it will expand, I feel like. Because I don't know if anybody caught Michael Thompson talking about it, but it was a one on one at one point, and then a one on two, then a one on three. and it's just been continually growing.
Yeah.
The Saitama spirit definitely kicks in after a while.
When do you plan on streaming again?
I've been trying to get more of a schedule. I would like to do more, maybe a midday show and maybe still do my late night thing for everybody who I started with originally.
Yeah, I
I
kind of like the late night thing just because for the people who work, during the overnights or something, if they sleep during the day and they don't wake up till later, or the people that can't necessarily catch the earlier shows, I kind of think it's a
yeah.
good time slot.
Yeah, I actually I like it also. I don't mind it at all, and I'm pretty much a night owl. As long as
And
I'm up and about, I don't mind doing it at all. And like I said, people are still are up looking for information late at night. So
and plus, as the channel grows and stuff, you're gonna get people from the other side of the world on there that subscribe to you too. And when you're shooting, it's because it's early morning over there, so you'll start to get that crowd of people too.
yeah, yeah, I feel like uh not all of them. I don't think I'll keep them all late. Like I said, if I can squeeze during the day, because I like to check out Moonshot. I like to check out Jake's streams, and you know what I mean. A lot of those take up a lot of time throughout the day. I check out Chad's occasionally. I check out a lot of different crypto things, and I try not to stream and try to show support at the same time.
100%.
Definitely welcome new subscribers.
I think tonight might be my first night that I just put my phone down and turn the TV off and the computer off and just see if I wake up in the morning to us eating that zero up.
Yeah, I think this kind of consolidation period that we had today. This is the first one that we've really had in some time. I feel like it's what was it like? Somebody said 17, 18 days, was it?
But remember
Something
what
like
I
that. It was
told
only green days.
you? We had that little bump, then we consolidated. We had that little bump, and consolidated, and then now we had a little bump. And usually, typically, you'll pump and consolidate like 3 to 4 times before you really hit that parabolic, really them huge green candles that are like 20-30% candles.
Yeah. And I feel like they plan on kind of stoking that fire from there, which is why they're kind of holding a lot of the things they have as far as the catalyst we have for our Saitama to their chest. Just for good timing, I feel like.
Speaking of something, I'm actually kind of interested of these rumors, these tweets talking about this exchange possibility we're getting on, and I'm hoping, you know, I'm going the long way, but I'm hoping it's I hear that B word come out in a tweet because
Who
if Binance comes out,
man, if it does, that's gonna be a ridiculous move right there.
oh yeah, we're gonna go parabolic again, and then that would be perfect timing because then come Saitama's release, we'll go parabolic again. Like it's just Russ and all them are extremely smart about strategically placing when they release information and how they're just moving with the business.
Yeah. They handle this exactly like a business, and I feel like that's the way it's supposed to be handled. A lot of the cryptos and a lot of the other developers of other cryptos, I feel like should kind of follow suit to what Saitama did. They use complete transparency to build a group of loyal followers because of the things that they were trying to do. Then from there, that small group turned into a decent sized community of the same like-minded people. You know what I mean? Then from there, you know what I mean? That'd be the same thing that you would want to do with employees. That if you got your own business, you want like-minded people just like you that want to, you know what I mean, conduct their business in the correct way. And then from there, they've just been dropping bombs, which has been boosting us up and then building that community more. And it just like I just don't think it can get any better. What's going on, Artie? I truly do not think it
The
can get any better.
Cryptic Wolf said exchanges just want to make money if they can make them the money, they will list it. I'm sure they will. I think. Well, yeah, it's inevitable. We all know that eventually we're going to be on hundreds and hundreds of exchanges over time.
Yeah. They'll actually be listing us, I feel like. I don't think we'll be paying to get on any other exchanges. I think that paying for exchanges phase is kinda out the window, especially with our volume. I think we've been reaching the volume to where we should have caught a lot of different exchanges eyes.
Oh, we doubled our volume in one day. We went from just hitting 10 million to 20 million in, a 24-hour period.
Yeah. What
And
was
it's like,
the Oh, go ahead.
now I'm saying, look at this now, like, that's why people, like, a lot of people don't understand is like, we're so early, like, these tens and $20 million 24-hour volume is nothing compared to what we're going to be next year when you see like 100, 200, 300 million, $1 billion day volume.
Yeah, especially if they I wonder how that will work when Saitama, because I feel like that's gonna happen at some point where it's not really a more of a, which it's not right now. I don't feel like, because there are a lot of different things going on, not an overwhelming amount, but when they kind of branch off from just the crypto, not just the crypto, but a crypto oriented kind of business, I guess, if you would say that, because I feel like once that revenue comes in, like from the contracts and different things like that, that all goes to the Saitama name, because Saitama is one big business. So doesn't that all of those sales from that should go to that volume, right? I feel like
Yep.
it should. Yeah, so
And
that's
I
gonna
think,
be in the
and I think Cryptic Wolf, you are correct. All whoever does get on before Saitama gets releases, they do those platforms, those exchanges, they do want to catch that pump too,
yeah.
because that's millions and millions of dollars in revenue. So
I missed that message. Where was that message at? You said it was
it was
cryptic.
one
What you said that?
Cryptic Wolf, yeah.
Oh yeah, okay, I see it right there at the bottom, right here. They just want to catch the pump. Yeah, most definitely. They definitely will catch and ride that pump up. So they benefit that. I can't get it out. They benefit from that a lot.
Oh
I feel like a lot of the sales wouldn't really be there just because of State of Mass. I'm not gonna
yeah,
use an exchange if I can just use like Apple Pay, my card, or something really simple. And I plan on moving my tokens over there to stake them anyway. You know what I mean?
yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So that's how I feel about that situation. It's just I'm gonna stake my tokens. I don't know if you have plans to stake them or not. So I
Oh yeah,
definitely have plans to stake mine.
I'm a long term holder, so I'm definitely going to be staking some tokens.
How much of your portfolio do you plan on actually staking?
To be honest with you, it all depends on when the more information comes out on it, because I know from like other staking platforms and like farming and stuff like that, you do take a little bit of loss when you first stake. I think on average most platforms you take like 20%,
Okay.
but it all depends when all the information comes on what's going to be when I do stake. What's my initial percentage loss going to be, and then what's my percentage that I'm going to be gaining for the
Right.
staking.
And to say to that point and to answer this question at the same time, you can unstake at any time with it not being locked for any duration of time. So I feel like that's a big thing too. So even if it is you know what I mean, I think that that's gonna take away from a lot of that as far as the percentages. I don't If it's a small percentage, I feel like I still probably stake it, because like you said, I don't have any plans in selling it. So
I see DF Dread. Yeah, yeah. There will be sell offs at that point when we do hit three zeros, but the market cap will be so
okay.
big that it's not going to hurt as much as it would obviously right now if somebody was to sell. You see how we're doing when somebody sold 104th ETH earlier. We ate it up quick. So by the time
Yeah.
you got to remember, as the zeros get eaten off, there's more market cap. So if somebody sells off a significant chunk, $1, $2, $3 million, that's not going to really hurt a market cap that's 20. 30-40 billion, you know.
Nah, not at all. At that point, that's going to be small potatoes. I feel like we've made too much money at that point.
Oh yeah, and I believe, like I talked to you on the phone, I believe that Saitama is going to create billionaires, not just millionaires, but billionaires.
Yeah, for the people that actually are diligent enough to hold for it to flourish and become the business that it's going to become. It's not all about having a big position in this. I feel like a lot of people that have diamond hands are going to benefit from that billionaire status also.
Yeah, like we talked about earlier, it's only it's just a waiting game now. There's a people that hold more than you. You just have to wait a little bit longer before you get to that point.
Hmm. And what's going on, Tony? I see you. I didn't miss you there. Yeah. So I just feel like it's just
That's
on as
kind of why
far
I've
as an
been.
exit
That's why I'm
strategy.
kind of over the next month until November 1st. I'm gonna try to do whatever I can to get a little extra money here and there to put in.
Yeah, my goal is to dollar cost average in as much as I can. And I don't. It's definitely not to discourage anybody coming in after that point, but I feel like it's best to get it early while we can still get billions at a decent price rather than just buying millions. I feel like that would hurt my heart if I've been in here this long and I decided to wait to buy on it and I can only get millions at that point. Not saying if it is like a financial issue that stop me from doing it, of course. Get whatever you can. It's just like I said, the bigger the bag, it's not gonna it does do a difference as far as time frame, but it does not do a difference as far as what you can actually make from it if you're willing to hold it a little longer.
I couldn't agree more.
Hmm. Nah, it's actually a good question, and actually wouldn't be a bad question to ask if I can ever get Russ on here. A lot of
Uh,
people, a lot of them do. You know how Shib had that you know what I'm saying, that kind of boost at the beginning for
they had the
people who are putting it.
they had the 10-day, what was it, 10x event or something like that. Like there's
Yeah.
10x. Yeah, they were paying out or something 10 times or whatever for the first 10 days.
Yeah, so that I do not know off the top of my head. It's possible that might be in the making. I'm pretty sure if there is something along that lines, I feel like when Steve does come out with some type of video that he'll be introducing those factors. So we'll definitely have to look out for that because I'm curious myself now that it was brought up if there will be a situation. But I feel like we've got a good thing, and I don't, you know what I mean. We can do something like that, but I don't really feel like it's too necessary.
What I'm waiting for is to hear what this technology is that they have that's groundbreaking, that's going to be new to the industry that nobody has, that supposedly is going to bring in billions and billions of dollars of revenue.
Yeah, and this message here, there was a message earlier that said we didn't need to spend money on the exchanges. I'm pretty sure they were speaking of like as far as like paying for them. If they just list us by themselves, then of course they're gonna pay attention to our volume and probably just want in anyway. But yeah, we definitely could use the other exchanges for promotion, just for them to have ads or for them to have some type of promotional thing for them. You know what I mean? They might give people something for spending so much within Saitama. You know what I mean? It just depends on the actual exchange. Tony's looking for a jet. I definitely understand you. To see what the big buys and sells. I said I caught bits and pieces. Did you were you able to catch that part, King?
The big buys and sells. I checked out his Twitter and I was looking at some of the stuff and uh, like the wallet tracking. Like we talked about, I've been tracking wallets too, but
Yeah.
those are definitely the bots at work.
Dude, they sell and buy way too fast. If it sells and buys, or if it buys then sells right away, it's definitely probably a bot. I'm not gonna say I'm gonna guarantee it. Definitely not
Oh
gonna say I guarantee it.
no, and you can tell a lot of times when they buy small amounts, the same exact amount, same wallet several
Yeah,
times.
yeah, I've noticed that also. Those are definitely bots. 99.7%. I'm not gonna say 99.9. I could be wrong. You never know. Might just be somebody with really quick hands. I don't think I can go on a computer and make a buy that fast and then go back on the computer and make a sell that fast. So just being a human being. A bot, yeah, I can do it as a bot though.
Yeah, I looked into the bots like because you can pay a certain fee to Dex tools and have the bots work for you too. But I'm not in that type of playing field.
Yeah, me either. I gotta do it manually. Get
maybe
out
one
there.
maybe once we eat 2 3 zeros, I will be. But
That wouldn't be bad. Be the guy annoying everybody on the chart. But once it could be me. Everybody just listen to everybody and see everybody chat. Man, who is this guy? Do that evil laugh in the background. After November, this is definitely what we're looking at. Rocket shit.
oh yeah, we're gonna rock it before that. We're gonna rock it after that, and then we'll really start rocking after the new year too.
Yeah, I feel like I said, they're saving a lot of goodies. I feel like for those time periods.
But next year's gonna be a huge year for crypto though. Huge year because you got to think the following year Bitcoin has its halving.
Mhm. Well, Moonwalk said we'll see him at his castle. He already has a plan.
Yeah,
Yeah. So
just because.
this guy's feeling that price difference. It's about to get overwhelming, guys. So when it comes down to that trillion being a goal, if you're a regular retailers like me and King here, man, you can definitely want to get those buys in now because you definitely don't want to have those regrets later. Because that's
Yeah,
definitely what it's going to end up being. That's definitely going to end up being a regret, especially when you're going to end up wealthy anyway. But you're going to think about it. That is that much more money that you could have came into just by, you know what I mean? Of course, do not spend anything that you need. Please, guys, don't sell anything unnecessary. Don't spend anything that you need because the duration of time that this may take, we don't have a timer on that. So just you know what I mean. Not financial advice, but just because we do not have a timer on that means that you know what I mean. At any given
Air or did I
time.
get kicked out?
No, no, I can hear you. I can hear you. Can you hear me? Can you hear?
Hello.
Yep, yep. Mic check. Mic check. I feel like it's a situation where I can hear him. He can't hear me. Yep. I felt like that was going to be randomly coming. Once that hello, can you hear me now? Kind of vibe goes through. There we go.
I got
All right.
kicked out for a second.
I could hear you. I don't know what was going on there.
Yeah, I couldn't hear you. I think it's my phone. My phone's probably gonna melt. It hasn't stopped with people with the Twitter stuff coming in. So,
Yeah.
but
It's
a big person that I follow on Twitter, I like. You know what he says is Aaron on the dev team, also known as AK Elon Mazur.
mhm.
So
Yeah, I gotta follow that name just because
um,
you said
ac-
it's definitely.
actually, I just got a tweet. I'm actually going to start helping him. So start actually kind of working for him. So we were talking about that today.
Mm, okay.
Russ Russ had sent me his way. So
Okay.
he does like the technical stuff and marketing stuff for the dev team. So
Yeah, I'm kind of trying to check out with the comments. I'm trying to catch up a little bit behind. I got you, man. I got you. You already know. Unfortunately, with my disorder of can't leave those charts alone. Um, I just can't go to sleep for some reason. I am watching the chart way too much.
Yeah, that's been my problem for weeks now.
Ooh, love this idea. There are a lot of people trying to transfer their funds into precious metals, and unless you're with that in group, you probably wouldn't know that. A lot of people are still dependent on fiat and putting that money directly into your account sometimes, especially if it's a large sum of money, especially since we're expecting a lot of wealth with Saitama. We got to know what exactly to do with that wealth. So I feel like precious metals are actually a good thing to invest in, especially if you have enough money to do so.
Oh yeah, I gotta agree with that. Just because the gold and silver have been used since the beginning of man, to barter with for anything since the beginning of time before there ever was currency. That was currency. So
hmm And I mean, to my knowledge, it has not really lost too much value
no, I was looking at it today. I think on the year it's taken a little hit. I think on the year it's down 6%, but
compared to a lot of stocks and you know what I mean, a lot of different other materials. I mean, silver is not. I think silver is a little bit worse than that as far as percentage wise, but
yeah. But to be honest with you, that silver is actually probably is what most people are buying up because obviously the price of gold, but
exactly
silver's
cheaper,
just it'll be so much easier to trade with.
cheaper, and I've actually heard that the value of silver is actually going to slowly grow up. That's just what I've been hearing, that the value of silver is going to slowly kind of creep its way up. So while it's actually low, it wouldn't be a bad idea to get it. But at the same time, I don't really unless I'm pretty sure you're hiring some movers because I don't see somebody moving bags of silver and gold across the world as they move. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
if they do, more power to you. And I need your physical trainer because you're strong as I don't know what. If you're just hauling gold and silver across the world, a bunch of bars of gold and silver. Yeah, I'm not leaving my money behind. That's actually yeah. That's actually why Bitcoin is digital gold. They were saying.
Yep, and then they consider Ethereum like the digital silver.
hmm Just a means to hold value in large amounts of value. You know what I mean, without having to carry something large. You know what I mean? Like I said, nobody wants to haul silver and gold around. So if I can haul Bitcoin around on a cold wallet, I mean, you can literally fit that right in your pocket, and it would be. You can literally tell people I have billions of dollars in my pocket right now, and everybody in the world cannot believe you, but you would be telling the truth.
I don't know if I'd want to carry it around.
Well, no. Well, of course, you know what I mean. But I'm just saying, like it would not be a lie. Who can fit billions of dollars in their pocket? A
Yeah.
smart person. That's cool. If you can fit $1 billion in your pocket, that should be a riddle. If you can fit $1 billion in your pocket, you know what I mean. I'll give you $1 billion. No, I don't know. There's probably too many smart people in the world. Somebody's gonna figure that out. Just buy Bitcoin and then then you owe somebody $1 billion.
I'm just reading the live
Same
chat.
here. Have you heard of this project, My Bricks? I've never heard of that one. It's a crypto real estate.
No. But if I was to get into real estate, to be honest with you, I don't think I'd go through the crypto platform for it.
Yeah, it's an interesting concept. Like
It,
I don't know if you heard of travel care before?
nope.
Yeah, travel care was actually um crypto that dealt with airline travels and you know what I mean. Just I think it has something to do with and I can't even remember the word. I'm having a brain fart right now. Whoa. What is the word I'm looking for? I almost said Airbnb, but it's not Airbnb. What is that thing that you timeshares and something along that lines, just to you know what I mean, just invest into it. And I guess they pretty much had a plan. I didn't read through the business plan too much. Somebody was trying to give me a look at it. I'm gonna overlook at it for them because they asked me, but it did look. I'm not gonna lie, it did look interesting. I'm not gonna lie. So some of these different concepts to have crypto behind them, it's like I think it kind of it somewhat gives the token utility in a sense, as long as it's something that they can uphold it. So I don't really know how crypto and real estate will mesh too well, but it doesn't sound like a horrible idea.
Well, you can definitely do it, but it's just like that other crypto I saw, Crypto Island. Like, oh, be the owner of Island, but you got to remember at the end of the day, it's whoever owns the contract is taking the money from all the holders and purchasing the island themselves, or would purchase the real estate themselves. So, like, I don't know how they would necessarily
Make money.
give you dividends on it. I'm sure they would, but it would be spread so thin just because if it did have a lot of holders. So I just don't know necessarily. I haven't done enough research on those type of crypto projects.
Hmm. Okay, well, that's something to look into. They take Bitcoin for gold and silver. Okay, that is definitely interesting. I know a lot of people who are stocking up on precious metals. Definitely and yeah, I think silver is going to go up. That's what I've been hearing a lot of rumors about.
It all depends on if the government wants to allow it to go up.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
every time it starts to make a move upwards, they flood the market
yeah.
with.
Well, it's the government's fault when or you can say Reagan, but the government's fault for letting the U.S. dollar measure debt. You know what I mean? Versus leave it pegged to where they have it pegged to. They kind of changed the whole structure from there, and then we got in debt. And then, like I said, they're money hungry with that Fed coin. I feel like,
Yeah, that was long before my time when that changed. I believe that was Nixon that changed it,
yeah.
but try to stay
Yeah, my
away
bad,
from
Nixon.
try to stay away from politics. Because I know everybody has their different beliefs and
Yeah, yeah. I don't like politics too much. Not my thing. Not my thing at all. But I do feel like that that changed a lot of the situation, and kind of is why they're thirsty to get into crypto because they have to make a lot of deficit up because of how fast they're printing out money, which is why the fiat currency isn't going to be worth anything.
yeah. Well, anything that the government doesn't have their arms in around or can't control is gonna be something they don't totally like, and that's the DeFi space.
Well,
The de- the
the
de-
fact they can't control it, then the fact that there's so much revenue being created, so many millionaires are being created for this, and they want their hand in that pot also. I feel like,
Oh, and they do, and that's why as Americans, we only can use certain platforms. Like we can't use regular Binance; we have to use Binance US and stuff like that because when you open up those accounts, you have to put your social security number in there and everything, so they can keep track of what's getting withdrawn and deposited, so they can get so Uncle Sam can get his old cut.
right? And which I kind of feel like that's weird, just off of the strength that this is an unregulated market. And a lot of people use this for the privacy of being able to hold a certain amount of money, the same way that you used to. Well, people still use it. I feel like they still use CPN just to, you know what I mean, just to privately be able to do and make certain purchases. That's the same thing people are kind of using crypto for,
Yeah,
especially you have a significant amount of money. And like I said, a lot of people are going to precious metals, and some people are flocking into crypto because it's also a good way to save money. People put money into Bitcoin and Ethereum because if, at some point Ethereum is going to go up. So besides the fact of having bear markets, as long as you have enough money to maintain, the bear market is not going to bother you, and you're still going to make gains off of that as it gradually grows. Um,
Just looking at this chart, I'm waiting for us to break back into the nines.
Oh, that's gonna happen within probably the next hour or so. I feel like.
Yeah, as Asia's starting to wake up.
Yep, that is exactly what it is. Either that or there's night owls that are not on this stream, which I feel like that's a problem. There definitely shouldn't be any night owls that are not on this stream.
But what Bud talked about when the day traders were selling, we can kind of see it kind of adds up to where we had those bigger red candles.
Yeah, yeah, man. You can definitely tell the difference between the buys and the sells. I feel like there are a lot of there are a lot of people that are pushing as far as eating these dips though. So and I in no way, shape, or form think it's the same people either. I think it's a lot of people knowing what they have and increasing their bags. So this chart is never going. It doesn't even consolidate the correct way it's supposed to. Have you paid attention to that? Like it just I don't know. Maybe it's just me. This chart just is something different, man. Consolidation usually you trade sideways, but this has been pretty up and down. But in I guess this is consolidating for Saitama.
Yeah,
It is the new thing we're gonna have to get used to. Charts looking like this. As long as I feel like this is like a template. If anybody's paying attention and wants to actually get their business or crypto or whatever it is to flourish, I feel like this is actually a pretty good template to follow. Look at this. We got 2,000 more holders from when we just had 40,000. Ridiculous.
yep, a little over 2,000 holders in 24 hours.
Yeah. At first, that was taking a couple of days
Yep.
to
I
generate
think
those type of numbers.
I I think we'll be going to Vegas with at least 100,000 holders.
Think so?
Yeah, I think we can get close, if not that 100,000.
I mean, if we keep at this pace, we'll be over that.
Oh yeah, for sure.
2,000 every 24 hours. If we can. Actually, I feel like that number is not even gonna say 2,000. I feel like it's gonna build, and the masses are actually gonna pick up on this. There's literally no. At first, a lot of people probably felt this passionate about Shiba Inu, man, but I feel like this one has a little bit more as far as like on the momentum side. Like Shiba Inu, I feel like Shiba Inu is going to be very close to Doge and in the situation Doge had. Doge had been out for a while. It had a little pump and then it had a long consolidation period. I feel
Yep.
like it's going to be very similar to that. So I don't feel like Shiba's not going to do anything. So I feel like Shiba's going to do something. But I feel like momentum wise, Saitama just has the steam to kind of pass it at this point.
Good night,
Just
Christine.
my idea. See you later, Christine. I definitely appreciate you stopping by. L Bank are not in. Oh yeah, exactly. I remember Russ saying that too, that they're not included within the 40,000 holders. So there could possibly be more than 40,000 holders.
Yeah, I got Crypto Wolf. Yeah, too many whales and shit manipulating price. Yeah, but you're gonna see over the next month or two that there's gonna be a lot of those ship holders that are gonna be coming over to Saitama. It's just gonna take some time, but though they're already moving over here, and it's just gonna be more and more of them.
Yeah,
And then we'll start to get either the big institutions and the bigger whales coming in too soon. Trust me, there's a lot of people with a lot of money out there just sitting there and watching right now to see what Saitama's doing and what's gonna happen.
I'm trying to understand this question.
Yep.
Maybe I'm reading it wrong. Do you see that?
Says if there's one wallet is purchased 4 times a day, there's more than that one, and it keeps the price going up.
Yeah, up. I don't know. Maybe I'm reading it wrong. Could you re-ask that question? for me? I'm not really understanding what you're asking me. See, Babylon, think same thing. I think that it sounds interesting to me. That my bricks. Is it Ethereum based token? Just curious. Or BSC? What are we looking at? Okay, so I think I okay, so he's basically saying all of those larger wallets are what's really pushing it. And what happens when they stop buying, will we go sideways pretty much if those larger wallets start purchasing. I don't think larger wallets will ever stop purchasing. That's my personal opinion. This is still going to be something that people are going to want to have just because I feel like it's an asset that's going to continue to grow, and if people do their homework on it, it's going to continue growing, and people are going to make money from it.
Yeah, and there's always gonna be more and more bigger wallets and institutions coming in. So
Yeah, even the liquidity pool situation. Then
what
even if we have some, I'm not going. I'm sorry, I don't mean to interrupt you.
what is the liquidity at right now? I couldn't. Last I looked, it was like 7 million.
That is a good question. All right, stop messing. Almost couldn't click out the screen for a second. Oh my, crap my back. Sorry about that. I actually had to pull it up 2 seconds ago. Sorry for my unorthodox methods of things.
No, no problem.
It.
What's going on, Jeremy?
Oh, this is for. No, it says on live coin watch. It says it can't be right.
It should just say it right on your Dex tools.
I don't trust. Do you trust them? They also say the holder counts also astronomically higher. You trust the reading on Dexels?
I mean, they all differ if you look at them. Like all the like CoinMarketCap, CoinGecko, Dex tool, they all have a little bit. Even the prices will be different at times.
110%. You're correct. 86. On this one, it's saying 86,000, but that doesn't make sense. Total market cap
Well,
is 845 million. Volume is 21.
it'll be right above the volume.
I'm trying to refresh that.
Wanda said 6,825,683. Yep. So it's gone down. It's gone down about 200,000 since I last looked.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah,
I'm thinking if we have a couple of good days, we can definitely eat that thing up.
most definitely.
As long as the buying pressure severely outweighs the selling pressure, like it has been.
My is my camera cutting out at all? Anybody? Can you hear me?
Yep.
Is my camera cutting out at all?
No, not that I see.
Okay, because it does that at times, and my internet on my phone starts to mess up. It was giving me the longest loading screen in the world. Thank you, Juan. I'm like trying to chop it up with you guys while it's spinning.
Yeah, as long as that liquidity pool gets low enough, they'll have to rebuy. They're not obviously they won't let it get to zero, then rebuy. So
No, that would be stupid if you let it to get to zero.
no, I don't. They're smarter than that. I'm sure they have something in place, and they.
What's going on, Jimmy? Definitely. So that definitely went down
Man, it
significantly.
was a crappy day up here, man.
Wow,
It
what's
just
going on, man?
rained and
Bad weather?
rained all day.
Bad weather?
Did you hear?
Bad weather. Yeah, I can hear you. Said pretty bad weather.
Yeah, it was rain. It was rainy and overcast all day.
Sorry, don't mind me. I was actually running a test on my internet.
It must have been why the whole market was kind of down today because of the weather.
It could be. It rained out of nowhere on my end too. So it was actually pretty nice outside. Then it rained out of nowhere. I left out the house and slides and socks, so my socks got wet. It looked nice. It looks nice enough to go out and slide. So thought I had enough time.
Yeah, that's the wonderful, lovely thing about living in the Midwest. You just
Uh,
never know.
Sorry, I'm bouncing back from a couple of different things, trying to make sure my internet doesn't cut out. I might have to find a new location, man. I got pods all around the house, gigabyte of internet, and it still tries to clip me out sometimes.
How much is in the emergency fund? Do you think that? I have no idea. I don't even know. I don't even know how we could find that information.
Yeah, yeah, that's a tough one. That's a ask the development team type of thing
I'm guessing it's quite a bit. It's not going to be no small amount.
that you heard mention of that earlier.
But I'm pretty sure, like what Russ said. We'll not even with the burn rate. We'll never run out of tokens. That's for sure.
I don't think that's possible.
No, I don't think there's. I don't. I never even heard of a cryptocurrency running out of tokens. At least I've never ran across one.
I wonder what the procedure for that is right away. I mean, at that point, what is it like? It's ultimate rarity. There's no more left.
Well, like I said, they have to buy more. It'll cause a pump, but it's also like any other business, supply and demand.
Yeah.
Obviously, the less tokens in circulation, the higher the price is going to be.
Sorry, I'm almost done. If it looks like I'm having a that's so Raven vision. I'm sorry, guys. Okay. Hopefully that helped. Change that out. Okay, back guys. Sorry about that. Did I miss? Did I miss too much?
Yeah, crypto. You're right. People will always be selling, and people will always be buying. So there'll always be tokens available.
Yeah, yeah. There's especially if somebody gets a million off of it, I feel like it's gonna go back into circulation.
Yeah. Well, because people are always going to be taking profits.
Yeah, that also. I didn't even think about that point, but yeah, of course, nobody's gonna continually watch their money build up to the sky and not pull something out of it.
No, because everybody's in need. Smart investors, they'll take profits here and there, just like eventually we'll be taking profits here and there.
But we were burning 0.01% a day last week. Last week was something different. That Saitama chart is something different within itself. So
Yeah, I think today will be a good day for us, though. I
I
think
think so too.
I think Ethereum will. I'm hoping will pump up a little bit for us. As long as Ethereum pumps up, we'll pump up.
It's been a dry day for Ethereum for what was it like 2 3 days?
No, just today. Yes, the day before was actually a pretty decent day. It wasn't horrible.
Let me go to the.
I don't believe they were negative.
No. I don't think they were negative, but they weren't. What was it like a 3%? I said I have not been on my Charlie duties lately. Down 6% today.
I mean, if you would ask me a week ago if I thought we'd be in the eights, I would have said no.
Yeah, I think a lot of people probably would have said no to you on that answer. We're getting further away from $50,000 on Bitcoin. Also, throwing that out there. A lot of people were predicting a bear market coming up soon. Do you think that's going to be the case?
Yeah, it's a possibility, but we could also super cycle too.
Yeah, that was my next question. Thank you for stealing my question. A lot of people think it's going to be a bear market versus that, but a lot of people could be wrong.
But like a lot, like what was mentioned on Jake, so the fear of the news out of China and stuff like that, I think it'll take a few days for people to get past that and over that, and then the market should hopefully start correcting itself.
Yeah, news from China is normally what's always shifting the market a great deal. I feel like new regulations or something along that lines.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, any negative news out of China or the USA can affect markets just because between us and China, we're the top two economic powerhouses in the world.
Yep, that's why the chart moves so much. When they wake up, and then when we first wake up, that's usually the times where you see a lot of shift in the chart. I feel like when everybody first starts to wake up, I think it's that time of the day that we see the highest buying and selling pressure. That
Yep.
morning time, and then midday it kind of starts to not. I would say slow all the way down, but you know what I mean. It starts to slow down a little bit. Yeah, I saw that, and that's horrible. There's about 1,000 holders that have the fake Saitama on BSE. They probably have no idea. I feel like if they bought that token on the BSC network, knowing that we don't have a token out on the BSC network just yet, they definitely are not part of the that tightly knit community we've built already. Because if they were, we get spoon fed a lot of the different knowledge and things. Like before this even really got, I don't even think it had 1,000 holders. It probably might have been at that 500, 300 to 500 range when people started to circulate that was a scam.
Yeah, I don't even play around really with the BSC network.
A lot of people don't just because that's where you're almost guaranteed to find a scam on that network.
Yeah, I got burned. That was the first time I ever got burned 2 weeks ago. I got burned on the BSC network. So
About 75% chance that it's something that may pump up at the beginning just because of hype build on Twitter or something like that, and then they pull that money up, and then they go create another token.
yep, and do the same thing over again, or they say it got hacked and they create version 2 of it.
You definitely do see a significant, well, not a significant, a decent pullback before you see some type of pump. That or a decent consolidation period, which I feel like a decent consolidation period would probably be today for Saitama, just given how much steam we have. where other cryptos might take a week. I don't think we have but a day or two that we might consolidate, and then it'll be right back to it. Yeah, Steve put it up today on his channel. I saw that too. Um, a lot of people were posting it on Twitter. I actually retweeted that also to try to get that out there so that people would know not to buy that. They did say that they were. I think a lot of confusion would be people looking at information and not getting all of the information. They did say that they were going to come out on the BSC network, but they also said if you waited till it got on the BSC network, it was a little bit too late, which means that it's not currently out right now. So I get the confusion.
Yeah.
But you definitely want to do your homework on a situation like that, especially when you're spending your hard-earned money and putting it into something that could possibly be you know what I mean, pulled out at any given time, especially on the BSC network by itself. So you definitely want to pay attention, do your homework on that. I haven't been on that BSC website, so I don't know what they're playing off as a website. They can't be using the Saitama website because there will be no actual links for, you know what I mean, the BSC network. So they have to have some type of website up for that token. I have no clue what they're using. Scammers are definitely always trying. Saitama is blowing up right now. So even at Baby Saitama when they were before even they even got to blow up like they were blowing up, you know what I mean? Baby Saitama was already a thing, and they had to get that shut down also, which a lot of people, if they were not up on it, they definitely would have lost a lot of. I don't know. I feel like they would have lost a lot of people willing to buy into it just because of the bad stigma on Saitama's name at that point from Baby Saitama.
Yeah, if I believe right, didn't they file for a cease and assist on Baby Saitama?
Yeah, I believe so. And once that happened, it literally was like, pew, the chart just went out. The chart just went out nowhere. Not to laugh. I hope nobody got in on that. Oh yeah, they got me. I hope you're not talking about Baby Saitama. That's
Well,
everybody's sentiments on that.
yeah. Well, I'm about to head out for the night, bro. I'll keep watching live for a little bit, but I gotta eventually get myself to sleep.
Okay, man. No problem at all. I'll be probably do a couple more minutes and then I'm gonna get out of here too. Do a short stream this time and then get back into my swing of things and try to get on here just a little bit earlier for you guys so that I'm not having you guys on here all times of the night. I appreciate you stopping by though, King of Crypto.
No, no problem, brother. I appreciate you. You have a good night. Everybody in the live chat, have a good night, and I'll see you all very soon.
Most definitely. Well, that was the King of Crypto. I always appreciate his input. Always backing me up, and I appreciate him answering a lot of the questions. If he can answer it, I mean, let me say it vice versa. If I can't answer it, usually he can answer it. If he can answer it, I feel like it's a vice versa thing. We have a lot of strong points. My strong point would be a little bit stronger if my internet would work with me, and pull things up when I actually try to access them because it was glitching out and it said some weird stuff, and I'm like, it's definitely not the answer. But I'm glad he was or actually Juan was here with the numbers. I appreciate you helping out there with my internet issues. I don't know how it's not lagging out. It's giving me that little symbol over there, saying it's like 2 bars. Okay, I appreciate you guys for stopping by. Like I said, I'm just gonna do a couple more minutes, do my little outro, and I'm gonna get out your guys' here. I appreciate everybody for stopping by. Of course, definitely gonna have some more guests on here. Yeah, I don't know what it is, but man, the internet acting up lately, and it never does this before. Usually, I can go all around the house. I can stream or do anything that I would like to all around the house, but just lately, I don't know. They've been doing some adjustments online that apparently are not adjustments. So, yeah, but just to recap, we went over that. We had a couple different good buying points in Saitama, I feel like, and also we also went over Bud's predictions and our predictions on top of that, which I feel like we're gonna end up touching all over that again in a little bit, just off of the strength of us either A, crushing what his predictions were again, or B, it not being close to it, and us trying to figure out, you know what I mean, what information we can pick from that and then go from. But I feel like that's a close to accurate prediction, especially if Uniswap ends up having to re-up. It's going to be ridiculous. There's going to be large amounts of millionaires, I feel like, made with that. Earlier was definitely great. Earlier was definitely great. And yeah, yeah, I appreciate you hopping on. I'm glad that you got a chance to tune in. Sorry I had to dip out on you guys early, but like I said, I appreciate all of you guys stopping in. I'm definitely gonna be more on my chart side as far as tomorrow. Like I said, I had physical therapy. I missed a couple of different things. I missed a couple streams that I'm actually gonna be tuning in on just to show support and making sure I'm doing the Wolfpack thing. And also I'll try to have as much information that I can coming back tomorrow as far as like information on Catalyst back end things that I can help you guys with as far as information, or if anybody has any questions or things. I appreciate you guys who have been throwing those out there in the comments. It definitely helps as far as keeping a healthy chat going on as far as Saitama and the Saitama content within this stream. So definitely, definitely, I would appreciate it if you definitely do stop by. I'll be a little bit more organized. This was just kind of me hopping on and chilling with you guys and checking the chart and us going through a couple different things. Like I said, I will be way more prepared next time, guys. Oh yeah, we will definitely be getting on the show again, man. We will definitely be getting on the show again. But yeah, like I said, I appreciate all you guys stopping by. So anybody that's a frequent flyer, you guys already know, keep cuffing that dip. Anybody that's not a frequent flyer, I've been going through this phase where I'm trying to figure out what my sign out's gonna be. So we're gonna see a couple rough ones and a couple corny outros. So until the next time, guys, please keep cupping that dip. We're gonna go ahead and go your props, but we're gonna add a double on there. Nice seeing you guys.